Hey, if you've been thinking about checking out a great coastal town, Falmouth Foreside, just north of Portland,
then this video tour is for you.
I'm Mike Weisman.
I'm Matt Dechaine.
And this video series is everything about living, working, and playing in the real Portland, Maine. All right, so today we're in Falmouth Foreside, which is a great coastal community just north of Portland.
We're gonna take you on a driving tour, show you some of the neighborhoods, the coastline, some beautiful houses, and some of the landmarks that are very important to this area.
Yeah, this is a town that really is and really values life along the water. You know, Maine, the way life should be. When you think coastal towns.
For sure. We're also gonna take a moment to meet with Kim Brown of Harbor One Mortgage, and she's going to give us some of her insight into this area after working here for many years.
That's right. So I'm excited to get started, so let's go. All right, so now we're taking a ride around Falmouth Foreside, and right in front of us here is the Town Landing Market. And this is a really old, classic Maine market.
They've been here since the late 1800s, actually, so probably one of the oldest in Maine, over 100 years, and it's still family run.
Right.
You know, it's just a really cool, it's like the hub of Falmouth right here. Cool place to come over and get your groceries, your daily specials, your lobster rolls.
Yep. So right now we're actually driving down to Town Landing Road, heading towards Town Landing, which is the public boat launch down here. What's really cool about the Falmouth Town Landing is it's free public access to the water.
Right. They actually provide, the town provides dinghies.
Yep.
Free use dinghies. So if your boat's moored out here, which is there's about 1,500 moored every summer, which is quite a bit, you can take one of those dinghies right out free of charge to get out to your mooring, and then you just bring it back upon your return.
Yeah, that's great. So right now we're really filming this in mid-October, and there's actually a nor'easter storm forecast for tonight. So there's been a big push to get the boats out of the water.
Well, you know, Matt, over the years, I've had a lot of clients that have chosen Maine to move to and bring up their family. And I think that they're choosing Cumberland County specifically for one of the reasons of what's right behind us. It's Casco Bay.
Sure.
Has a huge draw, and I think Falmouth specifically is a young community. I think the average age is about 46. And it's a small community. It is about 12,000, 13,000 people. So it allows you to move into Falmouth and get to know your neighbors and frankly enjoy the way life should be.
So it sounds like this is a really picturesque area right on Casco Bay, but what else about Falmouth makes it so special, especially in proximity to Portland?
Well, you know, Matt, what I think is really impressive is that being so close to Portland, we have access to all of those amazing restaurants and theater and arts. Also have access to the Portland Jetport. But here in Falmouth, we have amazing nature where we have the Audubon and great trails for hiking and just really kind of enjoying family time. And that's, I think it's uncommon to be so close to a big city like Portland and access to water and still having kind of a family life.
Yeah, I mean, you could cycle right into the city, really. It's just minutes away.
We see a lot of cyclers, a lot of people that are running, and we have to make access to that on our roadway.
Yeah, of course. I noticed the bike lanes and coming in. Definitely room for recreation. And Falmouth in general, it seems to be a really quiet, tight-knit community. Can you attest to what that neighborhood feel might be in this area?
Sure, I think, well, they have many neighborhoods, as most cities have.
Right.
And I think each one has its kind of own niche of who they are in their neighborhoods, and the schools are amazing.
Okay.
So I think it's kind of, you'll find something for you just about in any of those neighborhoods.
Great. Yeah, the Falmouth Foreside here is wonderful because all the homes are nestled together right on the ocean. There's a Falmouth Town Market, the Town Landing Market.
Great lobster rolls.
Yes, that's what I hear. I'll have to try one. I believe it's been here since the 1800s. So it seems like it's an institution in the area, perhaps a hub of where the neighborhood would congregate. So
sure. And Town Landing, as everyone knows, is probably the number one place for your high school photos and wedding backdrops.
As attested by the senior photo shoot going on behind us. You can tell by the footage, it's just a really picturesque place. We're looking out here, as Kim mentioned, right on Casco Bay. You can see Sturtevant Island, Clapboard Island. During the summer months, there's about 1,500 or so boats moored right out here. The town has a dinghy dock that you can just, if you're part of the town moorings, then you can take the dinghy right out and take your boat out. So It's just a great place to either get out on the water or watch people getting out there.
So now we're going to take you for a little bit of a drive around Falmouth Foreside, so you can get a feel for what the houses are like here, what the property is like around here. Falmouth Foreside is essentially Foreside Road runs the coastal route along the coast.
Yeah, it's Route 88.
Mm-hmm.
It splits off from Route 1 right as you're entering Falmouth.
Right.
And then it's about 8-mile stretch right along the coast. That's kind of the definition of Falmouth Foreside is what's along Route 88.
Right, and that'll run you right into Portland.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're just minutes away. I mean, you could walk, bike into Portland. It's just down the road, so it makes it convenient. It's quiet here. Great place to raise a family. Low traffic.
Very low.
You want a good dinner downtown? You're just minutes away.
Yeah, and this is really when you think of a quintessential seacoast Maine coastal town. Falmouth Foreside really being the closest to Portland really fits the bill for that.
And I think what's so special about Falmouth Foreside in particular is, unlike other Maine seaside towns, this one does not close down for the winter.
Right.
You don't see boarded up windows, and you'll see plowed driveways, Christmas trees, holiday lights. So it's a year-round community, which is pretty special.
Right here on our left now, we're passing the Portland Yacht Club. It's a great place. I've sailed out of the Portland Yacht Club. They have some great fleets for those of you who are sailors. They have Etchells, E22s, which is a great sailboat. They have J24s. They also have bigger boats also. Great junior sailing program. Also, I've got a client whose son did junior sailing there this year. This past summer, loved it. So great place to take part of, even for non-members, by the way. The junior sailing program was open even for non-members of the yacht club, so that's a great opportunity. So Matt, let's talk a little bit about the type of housing someone might find here. If they're thinking about maybe coming into the area, moving into this area, what sort of housing are they going to find here?
So the houses here are generally larger,
right?
Very splendid, and somewhat eclectic at times.
Right.
It's not uncommon to find compounds either.
Sure.
Big historic family compounds.
That's right.
So the housing here, it's wonderful homes. The prices are higher.
Yep.
The lowest price home on the market right now is about $400,000.
Okay.
While the highest price on the market right now in this area is about $2.5 million.
Okay.
Average sale price is about $900,000.
Right. And you're going to find houses here, I think, they're going to go from square footage, from as small as, say, a couple thousand square feet, just under 2,000, to well over 4,000 or 5,000 square feet. Some of these homes. With
guest homes.
Right. Yep. Especially now on our left here, as we're heading south on Foreside Road right now.
Yeah, exactly.
So on our left here, a lot of these homes have direct ocean access on the water. We're not driving, this road isn't immediately on the water, but some of these homes, their lots actually go back that far. They extend back into the water.
Right.
And some of the ones that don't even have water rights. It's called ROW, right of way. You'll see it listed on the advertisement sometimes, water access.
And one of the great things about Casco Bay is the deep water access.
Yeah.
Which is great for the shipping and the Port of Portland, but also for anybody that has a home on the water. It's really conducive for you keeping your own boat right there. No matter really the size, you can, if you have a good dock right off the front of your property, you can have any boat you want right there.
So there you have it, a great quick tour of Falmouth Foreside.
And we're working hard to be the #1 agents here in the Greater Portland, Maine area. So if you want to check out Falmouth for yourself, join one of our daily tours, or schedule a private showing of a home with us, we'd love to take you out.
That's right. And remember, we're making new videos every single week. So hit the subscribe button, the little bell, and we'll see you on the next video.
Take care.